Joining me to discuss the election in Kogi State is Nelson EKUJUMI, an election observer, also a political affairs analyst. Thank you for joining me, Mr. EKUJUMI. Now, the candidate of the Social Democratic Party has alleged that the election was rigged, while his counterpart in the PDP is calling for total cancellation of the exercise because of alleged malpractice. Now, did you observe what has been alleged in the election?
That became me. And again, I think it is important for us when somebody alleges malpractice, he should be able to, to identify the type of malpractice that took place. Malpractice is a general word. How was the election, rigged? That is the question which you ask. Maybe the rigging could be in form of you losing an election, means that it was rigged. Maybe if you had been declared the winner, even though you came second and somebody scored higher than you, as required by law, that whoever comes first, whoever got the highest number of lawful votes will be declared winner. Maybe you want you want it to be the reverse. So I don't understand what these candidates mean by the election was rigged. They need to come out and tell us in what way were the elections rigged.
All right, now, to your question, this candidate said vote buying, violence and tampering with electoral materials are some of the allegations, some of the forms of electoral malpractice that took place in Kogi State. Now, to what extent did all these affect the election, in your opinion?
Well, we all know that every politics is local. The issue of vote buying is something that, happened across the board. You can't determine whether it is Party A that is buying votes or Party B or Party C until those that have been arrested by the security agencies are prosecuted. That is where we can know which party they are working for or which candidate. They're talking about tampering with the electoral materials. There were reports of results kits being filled before the commencement of the election. And we are all aware that the electoral umpire suspended the elections in those 9 wards of the local government identified. There's no other place in the state that had that issue. And as we speak, in every other polling station, like I witnessed with some of my colleagues, party agents of more than 2 political parties were present, and they signed the result sheet and they got their copies as required by law, including security agencies. So I wonder how one could say when party agents are present, who are the representatives of the party, and you want to label that as rigging.
Okay, Mr. EKUJUMI, I'm sorry to cut you short here. Now, how do you think INEC can improve the process, that's a voting process, going forward?
Well, the INEC can improve the process by doing a forensic audit of personnel that it recruits temporarily for exercises like this, because there is the likelihood that some of these temporary staff for elections, could be persons of questionable character. But looking at every other activity of INEC, we must give them a thumbs up. But with regards to its personnel, there's this INEC to do a background check to ensure that only persons of, unquestionable integrity are employed as ad hoc staff. Because we all know, for conduct of elections, INEC has to employ ad hoc staff to be able to carry out that responsibility.
All right, election observer and political affairs analyst Nelson EKUJUMI, thank you very much for your insights.